right before the feds got him. My pops could have fled to an island somewhere, but he didn't because he didn't want to abandon his family. That's what FREE stands for. Family really equals everything.
There is a place in the state of Georgia where no criminal ever wants to go. That place is called Alto State Prison, formerly Lee Arrendale in Alto, Georgia. If you come here, you surely won't make it out.
Stay tuned for Tales from the Toe.
End of El Chapo. Big Meech returns to Alto Prison. EFREE Volume 3.
Chapter 1. The King of Alto Prison. Deep within the confines of Alto State Prison in Georgia, a sinister empire flourished. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, once the most wanted drug lord in the world, continued to orchestrate his criminal enterprises from behind bars. The prison walls were no barrier to his influence and cunning. Every month, $10 million flowed into his various accounts, courtesy of an intricate network of bribery, coercion, and ruthless efficiency. El Chapo's reach extended beyond the prison, touching every corner of the illegal trade. Alto State Prison was a fortress of steel and stone designed to contain the most dangerous criminals. Yet within its impenetrable walls, El Chapo had built a kingdom. The prison yard was his court, the inmates his subjects, and the guards either his pawns or his neutrals. Each morning, as the sun's first light filtered through the barred windows, El Chapo would sit in his cell, orchestrating his empire. He communicated through coded messages, smuggled cell phones, and loyal foot soldiers. Drugs, weapons, and contraband moved seamlessly through the prison and into the outside world, enriching his BMF cartel and tightening his grip on power. He had everything he could ever want in Alto, except for his freedom. But now, after only a year in operation, his net worth had bloomed to over $80 million, so he was working on another daring escape that would blow the minds of every media agency once again. However, his reign was not unchallenged. In the underworld, power is fleeting, and ambition is limitless. Chapter 2. Big Meech's Big Plan. Demetrius Big Meech Flenory, the founder of the Black Mafia Family, BMF, had once controlled the lucrative empire that El Chapo now dominated. Unexpectedly released from prison 2 days before his then plug, El Chapo's first shipment landed, which caused Meech to miss out on a ton of moolah. He was eager to reclaim his throne and change the meaning of BMF back to Black Mafia Family, changing it from Brown Mafia Family, which is what El Chapo renamed it when he took over the ranks. Having quit his bullshit 9-to-5 job at Walmart, Big Meech devised a plan to take down El Chapo from within the very walls that confined him. He went over his plan with his brother Southwest T, who told him the plan was the stupidest thing he'd heard yet. "You can't break into a prison, Meech," he barked at his older brother, who eventually quieted him down with his bravado and determination. The brothers enlisted the help of one of Meech's trusted allies, a female guard with her own reasons for wanting to see El Chapo fall. Juanita was a caramel-brown, cute-faced 40-something-year-old sergeant in the Georgia Department of Corrections. She was a former dancer at Magic City in her hometown of Atlanta, back in the BMF glory days of 03 through 06, and fell in love with the money-throwing Meech when he and his crew invaded the popular strip spot every weekend back then. When Meech opened up a mini Magic City strip club in Alto State Prison, after landing there from the feds, he used Juanita to help recruit younger female guards to dance for the inmates. Juanita held disdain for El Chapo because she was one of the COs on his payroll, as well as one of his many lovers within the treacherous prison. She hated the slimy sex she had with the little Mexican dictator, but in the beginning the pay he dished out doubled her prison officer's salary, so she didn't complain. As El Chapo got bigger and bigger, he started getting stingier and stingier, paying the guards and minions on his payroll less and less until now, the only dirty staff member still getting a big bag was the warden. The scorned guards mumbled under their breath, but couldn't really do anything about El Chapo's lack of recent payments because he'd kept receipts on all of them as a way to blackmail them if things ever went left. Juanita had 3 kids at home and damn sure didn't want to transition from guard to inmate anytime ever. Chapter 3. Intense Training. Big Meech and Southwest T were big spy movie fans. They had watched every James Bond and Mission Impossible movie 20 times apiece and marveled at how good of a spy they were. They spent the next month training to basically break into Alto Prison, but in the easiest way possible, as prison guards. The world outside had changed, but the rules of the game remained the same. Power, respect, and money were the currency of the underworld, and Big Meech and T were determined to have it all. Again, as they trained and practiced for those what-if moments, Meech reached out to old contacts, gathering intelligence on El Chapo's operations within Alto State Prison. The more he learned, the more he realized that taking down El Chapo would require the bold and dangerous plan he came up with, but it also was a must to make sure that it worked.
I'm finna make y'all ass wait a whole year until we drop the 4th season of BMF on Stars, so y'all better keep coming to this GK David Stories YouTube channel to get y'all Big Meech fix. Of course he did some shit I would do and put part 2 over on his Patreon channel, so y'all better head over there to see how this story turned out. Oh, and I almost forgot about this Amazon shit GK wanted me to do. I know a lot of y'all out sitting on your patios and balconies enjoying this warm weather. Or until them damn mosquitoes come around biting you and shit. I suggest you jump on Amazon and grab this bug spray alternative by Thermacell. It's a patio shield mosquito repellent with a E-Series rechargeable repeller and a 20-foot mosquito protection zone. It includes a 12-hour repellent refill and no spray, flame, or scent. I'm finna get like 5 of these. I got a big ass yard. A direct Amazon link is in the description of this video. This 50 and I'm out.
GK David Stories is now on Patreon. This means you have access to more stories, more entertainment, and more satisfaction. Go over and subscribe now and check out new stories that are too raw and uncut for YouTube.